I'm early. I'm early. I always, goodness gracious. Someone's being a drag racer outside, apparently. Good morning. I am not even 1 ounce caffeinated yet. We're going to change that in just 1 second. Just 1 second. Golly gee. Good morning, Susan. I just read your message. Let me get back here. Hang on. I'm going to put the link in. Oops. I'm going to put the link in on YouTube. Join. Oh no, what happened here? That's not what I wanted to do. Let me pin that in. So if you're watching this on YouTube, you can, but you won't. iHip News, International House. It's party. I didn't even go to Daily Sit this morning. We're having an Alani, which is brew. What are you guys all drinking this morning? Oh, I've had it pop. I don't even know what that is. Thank you, Candy. I am tired. We went to visit Emma over the weekend. We went to an antique show. We went thrifting. We went to a vendor mall. Now, the vendor mall stuff, no. What was it? It was the other way around. This stuff, I probably should have done it the other way around. Oh well. I'm going to show you what I got at the antique show that we went to. Oh, good. It's afternoon there. It's probably very early for a lot of people, but you know, it's morning for me here, so that's why it's mornings with Misty, because it's morning here. I probably should have done this the other way around, because I filmed at the antique show that we went to in Franklin, Indiana, and that's the stuff I have all here with me, but I thought I was going to do a haul for that video because I didn't really end it. Oh well. I'm going to show it to you, and then I'll also do a haul on it, because not everybody's going to watch this anyway. Some people only want to watch the hauls. Did Ronnie pop in? Willie, how many I about said Dr. Peppers. How many Diet Cokes have you had so far, Willie? Hi, Autumn's End. Oh, okay. Okay. So if you're watching on Instagram and YouTube, it's totally fine. I will show some things. Some things I bought for my antique mall booth, so I'm not going to sell them online at this point because I'm going to put them in my booth. Some things, if you are interested in it, I can run it now. But the only way that you will be able to purchase items from me is on Vamp. So if you're not a member of virtualantiquemarketplace.com, please come over. Please note that you do not have to, and actually you don't need to download an app. We are our own domain, so I want you just to come to virtualantiquemarketplace.com. That's going to be the easiest way. I've also put a link that you can join in the live in the YouTube. I pinned it. So if you just come to virtualantiquemarketplace.com in your Google, in your Firefox, and whatever search engine that you are using, then you'll be able to find us. And we've got a lot of great sellers. And I just put in the Vamp community tab, because we have a lot of community rooms where you can chat with other people and other collectors and other sellers, or other people who like the kind of things that we like, because not everybody does. Sometimes people are like, okay, quit talking about what you got at Goodwill because I don't care. But here we do. We do care. We want to see what you've got. I know that our friend Susan posts a lot of wonderful things of her collections in the community chat. So we always look forward to seeing those. So come on over. I did post in the chat this morning that I am going to be working on sending out DMs for people and inviting sellers who have applied to be a seller on Vamp. We do onboardings once a month, and the next onboarding is going to be next Tuesday night or next Tuesday evening. So be looking in, if you've applied to Vamp recently, make sure that you're checking your DMs because that's how I'm sending you. Also, if I've sent you a DM twice and you've not attended the onboarding, I'm declining your application because that's telling me that you're not really coming in and checking, and I want you to be able to come over and check. And I've sent you DMs twice and you've not responded or not have come. So if you are ready, if your seller application has been declined and you're like, hey, I'm ready now, go ahead and apply again. You always got chances. But we are encouraging all of the sellers to try selling live because you are about 90% more likely to sell items live and in your buy it nows if you are selling live. So if you're just trying to list it and forget it, you might list it and forget it. If you are actively engaging and being live and doing hauls and doing chats, it doesn't all have to be selling. You could even I would think that it would be even really kind of cool to see somebody even go live. Good morning, Holly. And if you like to cook, to like pull out a vintage cookbook and make a recipe from the cookbook, that would be interesting. Like a live cook with me. All kinds of ways that you can engage in the community. So we'd love to see that. So basically the point of me saying all this is to make sure that you're checking your DM. And also in the chat, let us know, what are some lives that you would want to see? I know obviously there's going to be live sales, but I mean, other than live sales, or what topics of lives would you like to see in the chat? I don't know. Just give us some ideas. I got to get with Barb, Barb Winking Owl. We got to do a Cabbage Patch thing. And Amy and I want to do a Nancy Ann, but we can't until Android has capabilities to do a duo. Hi, Miriam Cipriano. Did you get your towels yet, Miriam? I also have not had my breakfast, which I'll do in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and read an affirmation for September 15th. I have them right here in front of me. So affirmation warning. Do you remember I used to do that? I need to start vlogging again. I have really missed it. I think I have 2 more videos from Georgia. And then I filmed yesterday, but I'm going to do some vlogs in between. Hi, Cindy. I'm going to do some vlogging and stuff in between. Cindy, we'd like to see you come over and do live sales every once in a while. I think you're still an active seller. Oh, that's the other thing though, too, is to remain an active seller on Vamp, you have to have at least 10 active listings up or go live twice a month. Hi, Brooke. I had a great weekend. Great weekend spending it with Emma and Mark and Colin. Jaden didn't want to go, so that's okay. I have our affirmation, Brooke. You walked in at a good time. I have the power to adjust my surroundings. I am in control of spicing up my daily routine or trying a new setting and making each day exciting. You know how you can do that? Going live, making it spicy, right, Delane? We make it spicy in here, Delane. Spicy. That's going to be the word of the day. Spicy. All right, I do put these in as package. I do cut the date off, but I'll use them as package choppers. All right, so some announcements before I get into the haul. One thing is I'm going to be live again at 3 for the Kitsch Fix. My catalog is loaded. Some of the things that, so if you can't be there, you can see the things that I'm going to be bringing. Look at these adorable plates. I'm selling them as a set. Look at how cute they are. Oh my gosh, look at her little tooties. Playing that. She can play the harp with her little tooties. So those, this, where you at, Ronnie? That, Ellie Smith Smoothie. Also, I got a set of 6 of these barware glasses. I couldn't find a maker. Oh yeah, I can. Oh my God, Misty. If it was a snake, it would have just bit me on my nose. They're Hazel Atlas or Anchor Hawking. They're Hazel Atlas because the marking's on the bottom. Well, I got 6 of them. Really? Also, these little cowboy and cowgirl hankies. Look at how cute she is. They're from the 1950s. I know. You know what? We did not end up going to the toy show on Sunday. We didn't end up going because Mark wanted to get there early, and I just wanted to spend time. We wanted to spend time with Emma, and Emma did not want to go. So there's a little cowboy. So we didn't get to go, Al. Did you go? Froggy Flips. If you don't know who okay, you didn't go either. Froggy Flips, if you didn't already know, he has amazing content. He sells a lot of vintage. Well, he's more of a content creator. He does sell things, but he's put on this show. It's vintage toys from the 50s to I think the 2000s or 90s. So it's a vintage toy show. And his videos are really informative. Yeah, he's a really, really nice guy. He's from Indiana. So Froggy Flips, make sure that you check him out on his YouTube channel. We had the pleasure of meeting him at Collectors Carnival, and he's a super nice guy. So check him out. If you're interested in vintage toys, people that are our age in our young 50s, mid 50s or older, we're liking to collect the things that we had growing up, the toys that we had growing up. So it's kind of that stuff. She stays at home and enjoys the fruits. I know she's just like, I don't really want to go. Anyway, I also have his and hers pillowcases, mushroom towels. These are all available tonight. Like I said, I do have everything loaded in the catalog. More of those glasses. The moon, Kokeshi. Can you see all this stuff behind me? You can't see. There's a moon right there. The little mugs, the aluminum bowls, strawberry shortcake, mushrooms, a Kokeshi, and an aluminum coffee canister. Hi, Amber. All right. So the things that I'm going to show you, you're getting an early bird. Oh, wait, before I do that, announcements. Good grief. I'm not caffeinated. Hang on. Still not going to be fully caffeinated yet, but we are having if you are a Vamp seller, hi, Joe. We are having a shipping best practices live Zoom meeting on Thursday, the 18th. Now you have to be a Vamp seller and already not coming to the onboarding, but you have to be an approved Vamp seller. It's a free chat. We're going to just talk about shipping best practices. And if you have some tricks of the trade that you want to share with the class, please bring those with you. So I want it to be about an hour long. It's going to be at 3 p.m. If you can't make it, it will be recorded and you can watch it later on. So that's going to be tomorrow at 3 p.m. Not tomorrow, Thursday, the 18th at 3 p.m. Tomorrow, I'm having a buyer's choice sale at 3. And then on the 23rd is our onboarding. And it's going to be at 6 p.m. Eastern. And again, if you get the email and you can't come because if you're on the West Coast and it's still like part of your work day, just let me know. I can send the link for you to watch. And then you let me know that you've watched it and ask me any questions. And if you are, then I will approve you, but I do want you to attend an onboarding at some point. So we can work things out is what I'm trying to say. On the 30th of September is the Vamp Halloween party. And I'm going to say, I like to see more people signed up to sell live. Now, it doesn't have to be Halloween. It could be fall, Thanksgiving, green, these things like this. Halloween. We're thinking about a color scheme. We're thinking about a vibe. Thinking about like those mushroom towels. That could be the mushrooms. Even that coffee canister can totally be worked in as a Halloween. It doesn't have to be literal leaves, turkeys, pumpkins, witches. Think colors. Think books that you can stack up. So it could be broader than what. It doesn't have to be pumpkins and witches and leaves and that kind of stuff. How does all copper jewelry show do? I don't know. We've never had that. You could be the first, Felicia. But that would be an interesting. You could do that during that sale too, because it's just the coloring of it. I know that for me, I wear a lot more gold and warm tone jewelry in the winter than I do in the summer. So it could be, it's orange. It could be, I don't know. I'm very much a seasonal shopper and a seasonal buyer. I know that, I will, if I can get Christmas in the summer, it's good to buy it then. But my mind, I'm always like, I don't want that. It's Christmas. That's sometimes when you can get the best deal, Yeah, you got jewelry, Felicia. I also wanted to show, so Brian and Sheila, my butter buddy Brian and Sheila, the Gephardts, they went with us to Ireland on our Ireland trip. And she sent me a belated birthday gift. But look at this. This is from Sheila and Sheila and my butter buddy Brian. Elvis. It's an Elvis bag. 1970s Elvis. 1960s Elvis, 1950s Elvis, 1960s, 1950s. I like 1970s Elvis. Hi, Carrie. So Sheila and butter buddy Brian. I call Brian my butter buddy because when we were in Ireland, we were like stealing all of the butter. Is that butter prepackaged? We wanted to put all of our butter on. The butter is just, it is next level in Ireland. It was incredible. So we were like, do we have more butter? So thank you, Sheila and Brian. I really do appreciate it. That was very, very sweet of you. And we're going to Germany in December. That trip is technically closed, but if you're like, gosh, darn it, I really wanted to go, you can still just reach out to me. But I'm going to be announcing our next trip very, very soon. I'm going to launch it very, very soon. Hi, Miss Carrie. And it is a place that starts with a G and ends with an E. But basically it's Greece. All right, it's Greece. If you are interested in going to Greece with me the last week of May, 2026, I can send you a link for early bird pricing. So if you think that you might want to go, and we're staying on an island on the coast where there's a beach and a boat. So I can send you information, but send me a DM. I would love to go to Graceland. I still haven't done that yet. And it's not that far away from me. It's like, 6-7 hours? That's not so bad. I can do that. So that's going to be coming up. The announcement for that. I'm really excited about it. Okay, the other thing that I opened up is from Rose. Mamma mia, here I go again. My, how can I resist you? Thanks, Carrie, because that's going to be in my head all day. Here I go. Okay. Rose's Rose. sent me a bag. Look at how cute this is, and she made it. Just call me the bag lady. I got an Elvis bag. I got a Halloweeny bag. Look at these little buttons. Look at the little mummy. Isn't that cute? That's going to be my purse for the Halloween season. Isn't it so cute? And it snaps. Oh yeah, I didn't notice there's more little buttons on the back. I'm live. Why'd you turn the light off? I have to tell him I'm live so he doesn't come in and say bad words. There's a little owl and a little bat. Trying to see if our little bat friend. Nope, he's not there. Our little bat friend normally comes and hangs out with us. But Rose, this is really, really cute. Thank you so very much. It's lined on the inside. I love that. So sweet. So sweet. So thank you for that, Rose. I will be using that as my little purse. That's so sweet. What will LaDonna? I love my spun babies. What are you doing, Dad? Okay. All right. So you ready for the haul? I can close my calendar now. I got a lot to do this week too. My plans are to have another book sale on Wednesday morning. I've already taken the pictures. I'm getting the lots. I need to get the lots done for that. So I think I'm going to do that on Tuesday. I don't think I'm going to be able to do the Victorian thing. I've got stuff over there that I need to take pictures of, but I also got to price some fall things and get it to the booth. I have got to film some content for the Misty show that has been sitting here looking at me. So I got to tone it down a little bit. Okay. So we went to the Collectors Carnival in not in Princeton, Indiana, in Franklin, Indiana. It's a great show. They do it the second Saturday of every month, even in the wintertime. They obviously won't do it outside in the wintertime, but it's a great show. And you'll see in the video, because I did film there, that it's a one-day show. And these vendors they set up for one day, and their booths are incredible. It's like, I don't know, it's amazing. So Brooke, you'll like this. I got this from a vendor outside. Now I am going to take this to the booth. It is a wicker. It's a wicker tray this is glass, and I love the staining on that. I guess it's some sort of a canvas. It used to have florals on it. There's the back of it. It's wood, and it was $6. So I like, again, great to make a display, a vignette on at the booth. So I really like that. I like that. I know. I love that. I'm going to go ahead and take the price sticker off. Oh, I also have things that I can show you if we've got enough time that I got from the bins. Hi, Quail. Hi, Quail. Quail, you'll like this. Okay, so we all know who Georges Briard is, right? Georges Briard. All right, so I got a cake plate that this is ceramic, it's ceramic, made in West Germany. Georges Briard. Hi, Mama Tater. You can put your cakes on here. Isn't this amazing? So this just comes off. So you could, wipe it off. I paid $20 for this. So I have, you see the teapots, you see the enamelware a lot, but and it's stamped too. I have never seen this, but it's pretty amazing. This alone, the fact that it's still there, I think that's incredible. So there's that. And there it's in great condition. I take another drink. Good morning, delights of mine. All right, what's in here? Oh, well, I got this for Mark. I can't remember what these little guys, what their names were. You guys know? These little guys from Star Wars. I think this is actually Return of the Jedi. This is an old one. I don't know what their name is. It's 19, made in Hong Kong. Anyway, this guy, I got that from Mark. And the guy that sold me this was incredible. He had, these were $7 and $8. And he gave them both to me for $10. And I didn't even ask. He's just like, well, I'll give them to you for 10. Well, okay. But I have never seen this. Let me get them ready. It's a little kangaroo. And he's got a little millinery flower. Now, the paint is missing from his eye. But I'm going to have Mark touch that up. Oh, wait. A tauntaun. I'll take your word for it. I've seen all the movies. I love all the movies, but I don't remember what those critters' names are. This says Leaping Lena, the kangaroo. Leaping Lena, the kangaroo is what it says on her little tag. I know. She's a wealth of the weird. And I was trying to see too. I was like, has the tail been repaired? No, it hasn't. So she's got a little bow on her tail. She's just weird enough in her little floof. So I thought that was pretty cute. But he gave me both of these for $10. Look at you up there, Lena. Leaping Lena. I have running so far behind. I haven't even taken this stuff out of the bag. Oh, I got this from the same guy that I got the wicker tray. It's Knott's Berry Farm. Knott's Berry Farm. Have you been? This was $3. And it's made in Japan. But hey, Bug, we've got Old Sad Eyes. There he is. He stays in that jail. Love you. Love you too. You going home?
No.
Running around?
He's got a shop right down the road. He does work on heavy duty equipment.
Oh, okay.
No, I gone down.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Hey, Mark and I are gonna. Sorry, guys. Hang on a minute. Mark and I are gonna be staying here a little bit later tonight to price some of the Halloween stuff to take to the shop. So I just want to let you know. Okay. I just want to let you know where we were gonna be.
I love you.
Everyone's saying hi.
All right, tell him hi.
He says hi. He's going to hang out with his friend. So the Ghost Count and Calico Railroad, the Schoolhouse, Stagecoach, and the Birdcage Theater. So I thought that was pretty cool. Hi, Shannon. This is one place that I really want to go. Is Knott's Berry Farm, and I want to eat. What are the berries? Are they boysenberries? I want to eat the boysenberry stuff because I see Adam the Woo goes there. Jacob the Carpetbagger. I want to go there. I want to eat the boysenberry. Is it good? They even have boysenberry sodas. Is it good, Bug? All right. Okay, this is going to be a little combination of stuff. Well, first of all, I got a big boy. Big boy! Big boy! He was only $8, but these are pretty desirable. Hi, Lisa. He is a product of Big Boy and 1973. Big Boy. He's 1973. So I thought he was really, really cute. Big Boy. I like to say his name. What's in here? Oh. I paid $10 for her. But look at her. She's got a purple coat on. I did, Shannon. I spent it with my daughter, my son-in-law, my husband. We had some fun. Emma and I kind of had a lazy day morning yesterday playing Yahtzee. But yeah, I thought she was really, really cute. She was $10, but I liked her purple. I thought that she would be great for winter display because of the purple and the red. She is Willie's cup of tea. Okay. I got these. I paid $3 for these. I don't even know what all is in here, but we've got Big Bird, Big Glass Bird. We have a mouse, let's say. We've got a whale or a puppy. Well, not that one, but the other one. A seal. These will be in buyer's choice. Well, that's a little snowman on a little wooden spool. Is he missing a leg? No, he's just standing on one. Oh, I've heard about Nicky Mas. I sent you Marco Polo. I've heard about their fried chicken. Aw, this is a puppy. He's got a little yellow tail. Fish. Boy, there are some little ones in here. My goodness. A chicken. Duck. Or bird of some sort. Look at that long-necked chicken. That's so cute. Nikki, did you see her? She's great. Another chicken. I don't know. I don't know what that is. I don't know. So I got all those for $3. I'll pair them up in a buyer's choice. I mean, I'll put like 2 of them together. Hey, Lynn. I'll put some of them together. Okay. See, some of these things I got in a whole box. I'm just trying to pull out the... So, okay. So these were in... This one vendor had a box full of toys. And then she like, everything in there is $1. So I got Mickey and Minnie. They're made in Taiwan. They were $1. Mark, I think he said he was missing this one for his collection. They sold these at, oh, that's a good night sleep though, Penny Sue, is a colonoscopy. I mean, you look for when you can get a good sleep sometimes. That's a good 20, 30 minute sleep. But I'm glad that he's doing it. I'm glad that he's doing it. I lost my... Oh, you should try that. That's clickbait. So I don't know if Mark has this one, but he got it for $1. And he got some cars, red lines, another red line. I guess I'll put all this stuff. Now, most of this stuff, some of this stuff came in a box of other things. I'm trying to filter out the things I paid $1 for. I got several of these. You guys remember these? Good morning, Rachel. These are, oh, it's still in there. The perfumes, the Avon perfumes. I got this one. Welcome back, Whale. Now, this one's not a perfume one, but it's so cute. It's also Avon. Look how cute that is. That little pen, Avon pen. This one needs cleaned up. It's done. There's no perfume left in this. That's a cow. I need to clean her up a little bit. You had this one as a kid? Was that all the Hallmark, or not Hallmark, the Avon pins? Yeah. Oh, no, this one. I've been watching this one on eBay. I've been watching it. I need to clean it up. But I'm glad I didn't buy it because I found it for $1. It looks like the It's a Small World After All girls. And then you pop off her face. That's where you get your perfume. She's pretty dirty. I need to clean her up. Isn't it cute? I might keep this one. I've been working on my jean jacket. Well, I haven't been working on it, but I have lots of jean jackets and lots of like chambray denim shirts. And I'm wanting on my jean jackets, I'm wanting to put patches and pins on them. All right. I also got Odie for Jaden, sleeping Odie, if he wants it. Sometimes he doesn't. And I got a Fry Guy. And I think everything else, I don't think Odie, I think Odie came in this randomness. So I'll show you the randomness in a minute. This came in there too. And I don't think that he's worth anything, but I bought a box for one thing. I could use those empty ones. You could. That would be really good idea, Jilly. A Fila bear. Remember when back in the 90s when Fila was like, you had your Fila shoes? I don't know. Maybe, he is vintage. Maybe he's worth something. 1983. He's 1983 Fila bear. He came in and I'll show you what I wanted. I'll show you what I wanted. There's her. Do you remember those? She was in the box. She kind of looks like that could be her sister. She's a piggy bank. She's made in Japan. This was in there. This reminds me of the 80s. That is such an 80s bear. It's a Russ. You had the soft doll of those. I think they're the ones that I've seen. They're kind of like they're called ice cream dolls because they hold a little ice cream candle. Look, I was so excited that I thought this was just a regular teddy bear, but no, it's Pookie. Do you know who Pookie is? Do you know who Pookie is? Anybody? Right? Pookie. It's Garfield's bear. So I'll have to see if Jaden wants this, but Pookie was in there. And this was what I wanted. I paid $5 for all the bears, the bank, the stuff that's in here. This is what I was going for, though. It's Baby Beans. Baby Beans, Miss Muffet. Oh, there's her little spider. Look at her little spiders. Or her little spider. She's got her little Velcro hands. Look at her curly hair. So, Baby Beans, Little Miss Muffet, made by Mattel, made in Taiwan, and she is complete. She's so clean. So we got another doll to add to the Bean family. Look at the little spider's face. It's so cute. So that's what I was going for. And everything else was a bonus. So some of this stuff is like, I want to try to take ooh, can I do that now? Oh, I did. I'm going to take the keychain off too, but now why in the world would you have this on your keys? Like, wouldn't that break? I'm going to take the keychain part off probably. Someone can use it as a sun catcher. Some of these, like I said, are random. New Harmony, Indiana. A little cedar bucket. A little number 10 needlepoint doll. Here's some keychains. Love warms the heart. These are all from the 80s. Because the girl that I bought these, she said she was cleaning out her mom's attic. These were all hers. Hello Kitty tennis. I love this one. This one I might have to keep. I don't know. Have a Smurfy day with the rainbow. Have a Smurfy day. Have a Smurftastic day. Did anybody else when they were little, like, you use the word Smurf as like a cuss word. Like you're like, get the Smurf out of here. Don't make me Smurf and hurt you. I did because I didn't ever want to say a cuss word because I thought I was upsetting the Lord if I did that. Well, I mean, you probably would be as a child. I don't know. Oh, this does have a lid. Well, that's kind of cute. This was all in that box. I don't even know. Made in India. You can't really put liquid in there, though. That's brass. There's little Raggedy Ann and Andy-esque. Put you in that bucket. Do we need more cowbell? Hey, Heather. Heather was looking for a cowbell. I don't think she was looking for one this little. I got the fever. The only solution is more. Is everybody awake? This person really liked buckets. There's another bucket. Yeah, won't be allowed to take that home. Oh, look. See, this can be just as annoying as the other ones. It's a little brass bell. Little brass bell. Oh, is this one of those? Ooh. Balance. Oh. Oh, he's supposed to be glued on here. I might have to have Mark glue this man back on there. So it has this base. And then this man, here's the man. He's supposed to stand on there like that. So I'll have Mark fix that. Maybe. I don't know if he'll be able to. I don't know what this was, but it looks like it's a jar full of pills. But they're not. I don't know what they are. They kind of look like fish rock. I don't think we need that. Oh, here's another keychain. Garfield tennis. Speaking of Garfield tennis, there's a little random wooden. You know what? I should put him in this little bucket. This is a pewter. Oh, this is cute. I don't know what is this a lion? Or a dog? Is it a hillbilly dog? I don't know. He's heavy. Oh, and that Odie. Hound dog. Oh my gosh, you remember these? You remember those? You'd wear them on your collar of your jean jacket. And then this I'm probably keeping. Care Bear. Tenderheart. Tenderheart Bear. So all those little things and all those plush for $5. Not too bad. Get over there. All right. Oh, I should have put all that stuff. I'm just going to put it all in here because I got to. Oh, wait. There's this. I got to do a haul. Maybe on this stuff. Put some of this in here. You can go in there. You can go in there. And then I got this book. Did you already get enough Care Bears? I know. I'll show that here in a minute. I got them on the shelf. I got some Care Bears. Smokey Bear saves the forest. So he'll be coming to a book sale near you. I don't know when the copyright. 1971. I'm glad it wasn't in the Roman numerals. I'm gonna put all these on the tray. Now I'm just like, maybe I should just not do a haul and just pop in and end the video. I don't know. All right. Now, I'm gonna move stuff around. Okay. I got these from a vendor. I paid $5 for the whole bag. And they're just these little, the pumpkin buckets, but I really like the skulls. I don't see the skulls. They're made in China, but I don't see the skulls very often. So I like the skulls. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 skulls. And then the rest of the bag are the pumpkins. But I know people will make assemblages and stuff with these too. I don't even know. They probably still sell these. I've never seen the skulls. But I don't know. For $5, I thought I could use them for something. Michelle, look. There's 2 things I wanted to show you, Michelle. You said you were looking for a little cowbell. Is this too small? Barb says, I got a bag of those mini buckets recently too, and I'm going to have my Cabbage Patch. Barb! That is genius. I'm going to do that too. I'm going to copy. Copy! Copy, copy. Okay. Oh, I got these large. Now, these 2 are vintage. I paid $5 a piece for them. These are the vintage ones. You can just tell the color, you can just tell. So I got those. Now I am going to be doing for the Halloween. I'm going to be doing it's going to be like littles. It's going to be a buyer's choice. I probably will have some static things that I'll be selling too, but mainly it's going to be buyer's choice. So I got these to go with that. What is this? Oh my gosh. I got lots of bears this weekend. This one is adorable. It's a little mini mohair bear. Boyd's. His arms and legs move. So he can be standing or sitting. Look at his face. He has his tag. His name is, and he has a serial number. He's a 1301. And where is your name at? He's just a mohair bear. He doesn't have a name, apparently. Oh, no, it does. Dwight D. Barrington. Dwight D. Barrington. He's adorable. Adorable. What is this? Oh, I know what this is. Willie, you'll like this. It's Milk Glass, the Jergens face cream with Our Ladies on it. It is, I don't know if it's still in here or not. Bye, Lynn. Lynn, I'm up. Oh, yeah. I got Richard's stuff that he bought. I need to bring it down. But yeah, Jergens face cream. I got, these will be coming to a book sale too. I know. I love Dearly Departed too, Mom. I think I told you about Scott. So these books I got, I love they're Hardy Boys. Or no, not the Hardy Boys, the Bobbsey twins. So I like the spine. They have nice colors on them too. Okay. So are you going to be there tomorrow, Lynn? So I'll come by and say hi. Okay. What time? Just send me a text message that you're there. I'll come in and I'll make a delivery. I'll just come in and visit. Okay. Sweet dreams, Lynn. Lynn is one of the owners of Star City Thrift, but he's also a nurse and he works a late shift. All right. The Bobbsey twins and the Secret of Candy Castle. Amy, I don't know if some of you remember, Amy and I went down. What was the hill that we went down when we were in Ohio? Candy Mountain? I don't know, but this reminded me. Yes, it is Willie. It reminded me of that. So the Bopsy twins, and then this one, the Bopsy twins and the Doodlebug mystery. Look at them riding the Doodlebug. What was that mountain? I don't remember. I made a reel for it. I don't remember. You fell over, Star Wars critter. I don't remember what it was. Yeah, Hardy Boys and Nancy Drew. That's the gang. Oh, what's in here? Oh my gosh, Bug, you are gonna die. Because Bug's gonna remember these two. I could not resist. I paid $10. I paid $10 for these. And okay, do you remember these? Do you remember these? They don't smell like I remember. Right? Okay, so the vendor and I went down memory lane with these. So we got this little schnow. I mean, they're erasers. No, they're erasers. Now, we went down memory lane a little bit, and it immediately, like as soon as we started talking about it, it brought back memory. So these, back in the 80s, when you'd get a Happy Meal at McDonald's, these would be in there in a little bag, and then you would get them, like you'd open up your Happy Meal and you'd get whatever critter you got, but they would be like warm because they were in there with your food. Do you remember, Lisa? So yeah, and so I was like, oh my God. And it had a smell like that hot rubber. There's a boxer. You don't remember that? Oh my gosh. And then, oh, that's like he's got a barrel around his neck like he's a St. Bernard. But yes, and they were warm. And he and I were just geeking out because he was like, well, they were Happy Meal toys. And I was like, that's it. I was like, where do I remember these from? And they were horrible erasers. They were just like, they're more like little rubber dogs. Now, I don't know, because he said that some of them go for, just one of them will sell for like $10 to $12 a piece. So I'm going to do some research, but it says IENA. IENEIEIEIO. That's what at least one of them says. I used to like a fillet of fish. I could not eat it now. I used to like to eat tuna casserole was my favorite thing to eat until I found out that tuna was fish. I should have known better. All right, I also got, okay, so she is really cute, and I have a little lamb that I'm going to put with this book. Yeah, they left the color. Yeah, they're horrible erasers. Good morning, Jen. But look at how cute this book is. So I have a little, I mean, I eat it now, but I didn't eat it a lot as a kid. But I am going to pair this with a little lamb figurine. Isn't that so cute? Miriam. Little Bo Peep has lost her sheep. Look, they're in there eating at the tea shop. I just thought that was really, really cute book. Now that I'm doing these book sales, like I need to, because like I need to be looking at books because I have a lot. I'm getting ready to show you another one. This is The Journey to Healthland. Do you need to go on a journey to Healthland? Well, I liked this book. Look at the little goobers with the wishbone. This is from 1924. It's a health book from back in the day. But the pictures, look at that. What is he trying to do? Okay, it says, their path was so deep in the forest that they might have been lost if the king's bugler had not led the way. When the bugle stopped, the children sang, "Would you be happy? Would you be gay? Then march with us on this glad day." So that's what they're going. It says, "Welcome, children. Welcome to our health land gay. You will be happy and learn when you stay." There's the burglar. Yeah, it says don't drink. It says don't smoke and don't drink Diet Coke. But look, these little fairies are going to visit that little girl. Nellie Paleface meets some new healthy O's. The children grew stronger and stronger. Their cheeks became more rosy. So apparently these little healthy O's go into your window at night and paint your cheeks red. That's a little creepy. Even Nellie Paleface, who once had such a very white face, began to have color in her cheeks. The healthy O's were making her healthy. Miriam, you might be sitting on your phone, girlfriend. Miriam, Xbox. Miriam, are you okay? Miriam's typing in a different language. See, there's the healthy O's. Anyway, I love the illustrations in here. So it was just, I don't know, I liked it. Oh, and then also we've got the card on the back. So I like that. Oh, Miriam. All right, I got this. Our girl Brooke sold this, and I saw it, and I was like, well, I'm going to buy that. 1924 Jell-O. Wellness check, Miriam. Now, this one has Halloween in it. Well, it has a lot of the different holidays in it. I'll get to the Halloween one. Yeah, July. Yeah. There we go. Halloween and Thanksgiving. Did you butt dial us, Miriam? And we have winter. It's still attached by the string, but look at that ad on the back. I love that. That's the year that your mama was born. I got this one too. I haven't even, yeah, you were even fun in your sleep, Miriam. This is 145 parlor games. I don't know what she's trying to get that fella to do. She's like, thank you for the rose. Now I'm going to blindfold you. Hi, Audrey. And then we're going to play some games in our parlor. Boy, you need a magnifying glass to read these parlor games. This is from... Oh man, I want some of these. They have different ones. The Egyptian Dreamboat, the Mystic Fortune Teller, 1,000 Conundrums, Funny Rhymes, Vaudeville Jokes. I've had the vaudeville ones. Tramp Jokes and Strange Jokes. Look at the graphics on these books. I want those. This one seems a little boring compared to those other ones. I love my love with an A. To play this game, it is best for players to arrange themselves in a half a circle around the room. Then one begins, I love you, my love, with an A, because she is affectionate. I hate her with an A because she is artful. What? Her name is Alice. She comes from Alabama, and I gave her an apricot. The next player says, I love my love with a B because she is Bonnie. I hate her with a B because she is boastful. Her name is Bertha, and she comes from Boston, and I gave her a book. The next player takes the C. Okay. Simon says, Puss in the corner. Puss in the corner. Well, these are fun parlor games. Acting rhymes, the blind man's wand, the coin trick, hand shadows. Boy, that sounds like a fun time. The bridge of knives. Anyway, all kinds of parlor games that you can use to entertain your friends. What's the back? The back looks like the front. Yeah, the Star Series, the Egyptian Dream Book, the Mystic Fortune Teller, 145 parlor games, 153 tricks of magic, 1,000 conundrums and riddles, tramp jokes, Irish yarns, vaudeville jokes, stage jokes, and funny rhymes. I like that. All right, and then I got her. She was $1, but I am going to put a little witch's hat on her, and we're going to get her, because look at her little orange outfit. Yeah. Do you want to play shadow puppets? No, I don't. Goodbye. But she's a little plastic doll made in Hong Kong. And so her shirt says made in Hong Kong, but she'd be cute with a little witch's hat. Witch's hat. That's what I was looking for. And I got these 2 dolls. They were both $1 a piece. Now, I have 2 other dolls like this flamenco dancers. I just think that they're so pretty. And she's got the satin dress. And she's got a hand-painted face. And she has a stand. So she stands real good. I think that she's beautiful. And I've got 2 other ones that I got when I went to Georgia. And look, even her little fingernails are painted. Good morning, Caitlin. Yeah, she's okay. Miriam's okay. This little girl needs to wake up here. She was also $1. I know some of you don't like dolls, but I liked her. I don't even know who she is. Look, she's got her original shoes and socks on. We were all worried about you, Miriam. But I thought that she was great too. For $1. And then I got, this is really cute. Don't be sorry, Miriam. We were worried about you. We care about you. We want to make sure you're okay. This is a dresser scarf to keep your dressers warm. But look, it's a long neck cat. Hi, Cindy. So it's long. It's so cute. It was $1. $1. All right, so there's that. I feel like I need to put all these back in here because, I got to do a haul on these unless I can figure something else out in that video. Every time I say, I'll just do a haul. Like if I'm just done filming, I'll just do a haul. And then I'm like, I don't want to do a haul. I don't want to do a haul. Yeah, at least, Miriam, at least you didn't fall asleep pushing the bid button. Remember that, Penny Sue? There's that little man. Okay. I think that's all the stuff that I got from the antique show. But then we went to some Goodwills. And I got some decent stuff. Starting with this. Oops. Are you ready? We didn't let her finish. Look at her. She is literally a pole dancer. I mean, really? She was at Goodwill. And Mark, okay. So Mark said, okay, because he'll do this sometimes. He'll say, "Hey, Helen, I saw the cabbage while she's wearing blue. She's a brunette like me. Remember standing in? Oh my gosh, I know. I love the cabbage. I didn't find any cabbage patches this weekend. Oh yeah, I did. I found one. So Mark said, okay, he took me to the toy aisle to the shelf, and he's like, "What is the one thing that I know you're gonna get?" And I went straight to this. I was like, "The stripper leopard." I don't even know if it says, "Could I persuade you to be my Valentine?" It's the dancing leopard. I don't know if she's Jemmy. She was $2.99. $2.99 well spent. No, this is just occasions. I haven't looked her up at all. I don't even know what she's worth, but I mean, would you have bought her? I'm a stripper. Leopard. And she works good. And you can turn her off and on. So she doesn't have to. Do you want me to run her? Wait, let me look. I'm just curious. Let's look her up on eBay just to see. Just to see. Dancing pink. Oh, no, don't type in stripper. That wasn't a good idea, Misty. Okay, well, there's one listed for a ridiculous price. Bum, 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 bum. Oh my gosh, there's Poochie. Okay, I don't see any of them as sold, but I mean, I can run her if anyone wants me to run her. I know that Quail is saying, "Run her!" She would have been perfect for your cougar party. Morning with Misty stripper. It is very fitting, right? So let me know. I can run her if you want me to, or I'll wait till another day and do it. That's fine too. Also, I've got to get started on the shipping from Friday's sale. So thank you guys so much for. I would probably start her at $4.15, probably 15. But I know I've never seen her before either because we left over the weekend. So, but that was a lot of fun. So I'm going to be doing that again, probably in 2 weeks. So, and I put it on my YouTube channel too. I wasn't going to do that, but I did. So I did get a Cabbage Patch. Well, I'm going to run her. I'm going to run her at 15 Quail because I got to do it. I'm going to do it as an auction. I paid 99 cents for this little Cabbage Patch baby. So we'll put that on the shelf with the gang. All right. So I'm going to run Stripper Leopard. And as you see, she works. Fulfillment. Now, Quail, I will adjust the shipping. That's just what I have in as my saved profiles. All right, Stripper Leopard, and starting at $15, and she's running. I like her lipstick. This is her stripper pole. This is her little boa. I think it would have been funny if it was like a feather boa. So she's pretty fabulous. All right, Quail, she's coming to you for 19. Yay! See, Mark? Mark was like, yeah, because nobody's going to want that. Yeah, I know my people. They're going to want that. I like. And if they don't, I'm fine with keeping it. All right, so Goodwill. Goodwill was good. It was good. Mark found these for $4.99. And they are eggs. Well, you made my day too. Eggs. Now see, these could be sold in Halloween. Yeah, they're eggs and we think of Easter, but I don't think of these colors at Easter. These are fall colors. Bull filler. So these alabaster eggs in a autumn tone. So that's gonna I'm probably gonna just, I don't know. I might put them in something to sell that something. But for $4.99 for all of those. I got these two because what is popular right now is the stuff that all of us, well, many of us had when we first got married in the early 90s. Not the early 90s, the mid 90s. I got married in 98, so I guess it'd be the late 90s. You know, the blues, the mauves, the stuff that we had, the blue bogey, sunflower stuff, the wooden shelves with little heart cutouts, all of that kind of stuff. Okay, things that were, okay, Bug, probably things that you had in your apartment in the late 90s. That kind of stuff. You know what I'm talking about, right? So these were 99 cents each. They are, I didn't know, I was trying to see how old they were. I think they're Corningware. If I could get the price tag off so I could see. Thought it had a date on there. I can't tell. But I like a clear coffee mug. So I got 2 of them. So we'll see. They were 99 cents each. Oh, put those over here. This, okay, so they had a ton of these dishes. A ton. You were married on Pie Day? That's, was that little cap? Okay, I didn't think that he was going to sit right. They had a ton of they had the whole set of these dishes. I don't like to sell plates and like dishes and coffee. I mean, I don't like to sell like the whole sets of stuff. But this is made in America, hand decorated. I don't know who made it though. So we've got the platter. I love platters. You can do a lot of things. If you're going to a potluck or having a game night, you can put your crackers and your cheese, your crackers, or little hors d'oeuvres that you can take. This was $2.99. So, and platters make really good if you have a hutch to use as a background. So we've got this nice light blue and then this motif. They had the cups, they had the plates. They didn't have, if they would have had like serving bowls, I probably would have got a couple of those. But they had my favorite creamer and sugar bowl that match that set. Look at the inside of it's blue. So I like that. They all kind of go together like that. But I might put that, I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I liked it. I liked it. I got these because I have a little, I have a honey jar. These would have had a little dish that they would have sat on. The dish was not around any longer. They're made in Japan. It's a little bumblebee hive salt and pepper shakers. But I have a little honey jar that I thought I could put with that. I got Mickey. A Mickey milk glass mug for 99 cents. It's Anchor Hawking. 1980. Mickey Mouse today in 1980. The graphic, I mean, it's worn, but for 99 cents. Come on, baby, light my fire. Gonna set the world on fire. Look what I found at Goodwill. You need Mickey. You need Mickey. Like you need a hole in the head. I got a neater Mickey mug somewhere. I don't know where it's at. Do you want me to run, Mickey? But look, now there were two of these. One of them was broken. Like it had a big crack in it. And I like just picking it up made me nervous. That was the year you were married? Okay, I will run it. But this was 99 cents. Fire King. Fire King. Jadeite. 99 cents at Goodwill. And they had two of them. It is marked Fire King on the bottom. They had two of them, but the other one, like I said, like I was scared to even pick it up because it was not good. And then I got this, which I'm probably going to put in the booth because it's more, I don't know, more people would probably want to buy this in the booth. But it's the periodic table of Indiana. So we got basketball, Indy 500, corn, Cardinal, Little Five, Limestone, Peony, the King of Pop, Children's Museum, popcorn, Amish, Monument Circle. It's just all sugar cream pie, Indiana Dunes, Johnny Appleseed, Vera Bradley, Touchdown Jesus, Jimmy Chitwood, who I think that was the guy who created Converse. He's from Indiana. So this will probably do better in the booth. And it's pretty heavy. But it was $3.99. $3.99. I paid more for that than I did that Fire King. Did you want this, Emily? Did you want me to run this? Meow, meow. Amy, look what I got. Okay, I will. And Amy, this book reminds me of Amy. Looks a little Amy. And Amy, I got this. I got to consult with the Kitsch Queen. Mark's going to repaint her little blue eyes, but it's Leaping Lena, the kangaroo. Oh, yeah, you missed her, Amy. She sold, Amy. Sorry, Amy. Sorry. We're going to play one more time. Her shimmy. Oh, she's Quails now. Yeah, meow, meow. All right, we'll run the Mickey mug. This is Anchor Hawking. Oops. That. Okay, I'm going to start it at $5. She reminds you of the nursing home, Helen. What? All right, and it's running. And it's got the little Pepsi. And I think Disney now is Coca-Cola, not Pepsi. Shame on you, Disney. Because Pepsi is far superior than Coca-Cola, in my humble opinion. Delane, what time are you going live? She's going live right after me. 10:30. We should be done by then. Emmeline, it's coming to you. Yeah, go Pepsi, right? Wendy, go Pepsi. Yeah, I can run the kitty. What did I do with it? Oh, man. Get myself locked in a thing. All right. So, why can't you drink Pepsi? So here's the kitty dresser scarf. It's on both sides. It's a longie. I'm just looking it over because I saw that graphic on it and I was like, yes. Okay, it has a tea stain right there. So I have not washed it or cleaned it, but it is there. No, Amy, you're wrong. You're wrong, Amy. So meow meow. And I'm gonna okay, I am going to run her, and she's starting at $6 for 30 seconds. Quail says, I don't drink sodas except for, same. I don't drink sodas unless I'm going out to eat or, I mean, it's not because I don't want to. I just shouldn't. You know what I mean? Because I love it. I love it so much. So Jerry said Dr. Pepper is better than both. I don't think so. I was so addicted to Quail. Like my Mountain Dew, y'all remember, right? Thank you, Wendy. That's coming to you, girlfriend. I was drinking 5 or 6 Mountain Dews, not diet. Mountain Dews. And I was adding vanilla syrup to it. So, that was not good. So I was pre-diabetic. It was crazy. So I do drink Daily Sip, and I get sugar-free sometimes, but not all the time. But I drink water, but not plain water, because plain water makes me want to gag. I can only drink plain water if I'm really, really hot. I have to have flavor, and my go-to flavor is Starburst vanilla. No, Starburst lemon. I can only get it on Amazon, but it's sugar-free. I add sugar-free strawberry syrup in it, a little splash, and it tastes just like a lemon shake-up, a strawberry lemon shake-up. Yeah, I do sometimes put real lemons in my water too. Okay, so the stuff that I got yesterday is really, really good. So I'm kind of thinking that maybe, well, no, I don't know what I do. I wanted to show you these real quick because I'm obsessed with these. So my friend Cindy went to Goodwill and she said, hey, they've got these bears. Do you want any of them? And she showed them to me and I said, yes. I got some really good ones yesterday too. But look at her and her little hat, and her name is Sylvia D. Barrymore. Oh, I wonder if she's related to this Barrymore. I need to do a deep dive on. She looks like the Gilded Age. She's the Gilded Age. Oh my, I got a lot. Look, this one was my favorite. She doesn't, oh wait, she does. Her tag, they saved in her butt or in her pants. This is, sometimes the names are on the back. Springley D. Hopplebear. Wait till you see her. Look at how cute she is. With her little velvet peach and mint green. The Hawaiian Punch is good, the sugar-free Hawaiian Punch. I haven't seen the new one yet. I need to. Is it good? And then look at this one with her little flowers, her little flower pot. So when you're going to Goodwill, hi Angela, go to the plush. Go to where all the horrible section where people don't mind their kids and their kids are running amok on the toy aisle. And the toy aisle is a disaster. And you're trying to look and you're looking down at a child and you're like, shouldn't you? I mean, in your mind, you're thinking, you need to go be with your parent. This is not the babysitting aisle. But go to there. Yeah, it's everywhere. I feel so sorry for the workers that have to pick up the crap that their parents are not minding their children. It's just, yeah, at Goodwill. So when you go to Goodwill, go into where the plush is. It kind of, it skeezes people out sometimes, but You can like pick through them. I'm not saying crawl in there. Oh yeah, my kids were always like, hold on to the cart. We would go to the toy aisle if you're good. We'll go to the toy aisle, not just run over to the toy. Anyway, that's a topic for another day. So this bear is Bailey. Bailey. Look at her little daisy flower. She's so cute. Yes, Rachel. Rachel is the Jellycat whisperer. Rachel is. I had never even seen one before. She's like, just pulls one off the shelf. We're like, what? Just pull it off the shelf. I can run any of these bears if you want me to. Do you find your yeah. Because sometimes you want to say something, but you can't. Like, if it was in your classroom, you would just be like, you are going to pick all of these up. And that's not the way that you're being disrespectful of the whole class, of the shared items. And it's a lesson. It's a lesson, But you can't do that because nowadays someone might, you never know. No, none of them smell like smoke. Because Cindy, that's something like we both are like, oh, no, I won't buy them if they are. She is really cute too. I got to take all their, she does not have a tag, but she's just, her face. Look at that sweet little face. She reminds me of, hi, Mary. She reminds me of the mom from Emma Otter's Jug Band Christmas. In the wash tub. I know that she's an otter, but it kind of reminds me of her face. Oh. Ooh, like nothing before. Well, how's that song go? Na 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 na. How does that song go? The one that the mom sang. We're closer now than ever before. You guys are like, I don't know what you're talking about. Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas. That's all I have to say. Okay, her tag is in there. Everyone's like, okay, Misty, whatever. This is Clementine McCoy. There is Clementine McCoy. Look at her little bow. I have to say, hey, this isn't a playground, right? But you can say that. Like me, as a customer, that's how I am when I go to the bins. You can go, Retha and Susan and I have a shared love. When we had the Vintage Day out, which I'm going to be announcing the date for the next one, we were like jonesing out over all the bears. The three of us were. And Jerry liked them too. When I'm at the bins, which I'll show you my bins haul, because I got stuff from the bins too. I'm like, you can go to the bins on a Wednesday. And I'm like, there's like tons of kids there. And I'm just like, why are you not in school? And they're like just playing. And I'm like, I'd like to purchase these things, child. I know. That's just me being, you all have your inner dialogue. Sometimes I'll just share it and say it out loud. But you know that you are saying that. You know that you're saying that. Get out of my way, child. That and the people with the carts. Don't do a cart when you go to the bins. Bring in a bag because the carts are in the way. Well, we need to do a day out, Jerry, at the bins. We need to, me, you, Brooke, Susan, we'll do an in-between. I know, they can get really hurt. But look, number one, grandma. It's so cute. So this one it says it's a special occasion edition. Ooh. This is Grammy Bear Love. Grammy Bear Love. Look at her little bloomers. So cute. So I can run any of these bears. Just say the word. They will be coming. I typically put these in a buyer's choice. So they'll be coming to a buyer's choice. Oh my gosh, look, she's got a little heart on her foot. I just now noticed. All right. I used to manage a Sally Beauty Supply, and I cringed when the mom let their kids knock over all. That would just make me crazy. That would make me crazy. All right. Okay, so this is the stuff. This is the stuff that I got from the bins, and then that's it. It's not a lot of stuff. Emma was with us, and the bins just aren't her thing. She stood back there like she said, "You have 20 minutes." She gave Mark and I 20 minutes. But look what we found in 20 minutes. Look at this tablecloth. Vintage table. I don't look at the well, I do. I will look at the clothes. I will just gander through looking for linens, but sometimes I have found stuff for myself there. But this tablecloth. Oh, geez. I'm gonna knock over stuff. It's like little Dutch people. The colors are great, and there's 0 stains, 0 holes. Nobody cared. Nobody wanted it because the t-shirt bros were looking for their t-shirts. I don't think that there's a tag on it. No, it is definitely vintage, and it doesn't have any holes. I know. I thought it was cool too. Emma looked at it, and she was like, I was like, yeah, it's cool, Emma. It's cool. So I got that. I don't know what the measurements are, but it's in excellent condition. See, this is what when you go to the bins and you don't have a bag, you'll find one in one of the bins. And you just grab a bag, like we grabbed this one, and that's what you use. Don't use a cart because they're in the way. They're in the way. Oh, Mark grabbed this. I thought it had the record in it. It doesn't have the record in it. But it does have a nice graphic on it. Santa. It would have been nice if I had the record in it, Mark, but okay. It's from Product of the USA. Santa Claus is coming to town with no record. Oh, here's another. This one is a Boyd's. I might fill my cart with that. Listen, you can grab a cart, but park it to the side. Get a bag, and then when they're changing out the bins, you put the stuff in the cart and you empty out your bag. And then you take your fresh bag once they've changed it out, and then, you get a new one. But the carts are in the way. They're in the way. This is Elmo. A cow. He's a cowboy's bear. He was at the bins. He's so cute. Look at his little clown face. Elmo TBR. Well, I don't know what TBR stands for, but that is cute. Well, you do this. People will put. No, nobody steals. No one is. They don't want the things that I want there. They don't want this stuff because I wait till after the dust settles, really. But the ones in Indianapolis, they are there for the clothes. They are there for the shoes. They don't care about a tablecloth, a record. Oh, those are my peach rings. Those didn't come from the bins. They don't. This was in there. I thought I could use these at my booth for Christmas. Probably not that. Probably not that. But these little sprigs, I can sprig them in. Can sprig them in a crock. Sprig them in a vase. Sprigs. We sprig things. Now, Mark likes to get in there. When Mark is able to go with me, these are all from the bin. He likes to get in there. Not me. I'm just like, you all fight for all that stuff. But Mark is like, he's ready. I already have her, but we have to rescue all of them and all of the land. She goes on the school bus. I already have her. And look. Bucky's. It looks like a little people. I'm Bucky. Right? I got that for me. And then lastly, I got I found my marbles. I found my marbles at the bins. Do any of them glow? A couple of them have glowing properties to them. Yep, there's at least 2, maybe 3. There's a shooter in here. But I probably will put these in something. Like I'll add them to a jar or something. There's one shooter in there. But there, what was the one that I knew glowed? This one. This one does have some cadmium in it. It's not showing up. There aren't that. No, they're not that deep. They're not that deep. It is. Gosh, now I got glitter from those sprigs all over my table. It is. They're like waist high, but they're not deep. So they're probably maybe about this deep, and you have to reach around. If you find something long, like a big, I don't know, a pole, big spoon. I've like found like a big spoon. I know I'm 5'3", so I have a hard time too. But sometimes if someone sees you struggling, they'll help. They'll help you out. I've even had people like they saw me digging around for these, and they found some and they brought them to me. And I do that too. Like if I see somebody and they've started pulling out something, because sometimes you're there for a while, you start, when you're waiting on the bins to change out, you start talking to people and you kind of see what they have in their car. And I have found things that I like, do you want them? Like, oh yeah. So Jamie, I've been to the one in LA, but it's been years ago. And if I remember correctly, it's mainly clothes. It's mainly clothes. I don't know. It was mainly clothes. I wasn't allowed to be in there for very long, so we had Jaden and Emma with us. So have you ever grabbed something at the same time as someone else? And no, I'm not going to fight over it. If someone else grabs it and they want it, I'm not, it's not that. There's a lot less things to worry about than someone taking something that you can make a little bit of money off of at the bins. And if that's going to make them happy, go right ahead. But I'm not going to do that. To me, it's just fun kind of going and see what you can find. And if you feel like you have to be that catty over it, it's not worth it. That takes the fun out of it. Now I don't know. Now LaDonna may fight you over it. Would you fight someone over it, LaDonna? She'd be like, oh, yes. Okay. So that is the thing though, too. Like if you're like, cause I'm looking for like little toys and stuff. Hello, good morning. So if you find like you like a little squirrel, you find your little hole and you're like digging to try to find the other things around it. And then they're just tossing stuff on top. And I'm like, I'm digging in this hole right here. Leave my hole alone. But there used to be a lot, like back in the early days of the bins, there used to be a lot of books. Like they would have a whole bin of books, and I loved that. I found some really good books, but they've done away with that. There used to also be just a whole bin full of ceramics or dishes and mugs, but now it's all mixed in together. It's all mixed in together. And I don't know. And like the one that we went to in Greenwood on Saturday, I mean, the bins aren't clean. They're dirty. They're dirty, dusty. They're dirty, but this one, like the things that were donated, like there might've been like a toner cartridge, like a computer toner. Like some of the bins just had a funk. Like they had like a dusting of powder. They were like, the things were black. So some of the things I was like, oh, I like that. But it was just it was dirty. So anyway, but it is fun. It is fun to go to, but there have been many times that we have left with nothing. Yeah, I wear gloves. And yeah, you should wear gloves. Some people that like the people that sell clothing and are looking for certain clothing, they don't wear gloves because they say that and I think that it is true that they can you can feel like the fabrics, what would be a good fabric and what would be not be a good fabric. Oh yeah, you can spend some time in the bins. Body bag, so bag, bodyguard, and gloves. A snack. Bring a protein bar. We need to get together, ladies, maybe here in a couple weeks, and we can have a meetup at the bins, and Mace. And Mace. No, I mean, honestly, during the heat of the moment, people can get really serious. But honestly, I've always encountered really, 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 really nice people there. The workers will yell at you if you are like if you're reaching for things before they tell you that you can go, but they're really, really nice though. I mean, they're just doing their job, but they are every time I have gone in, the people that check out have always been really, really nice and helpful and really positive. And so I've never had a bad experience, I guess you could say. Yeah. Mm, Penny Sue. I mean, Indianapolis, that's where the bins are. There is a bin down in New Albany, which is southern Indiana. It's not that great. I've only been there a couple times. But yeah, it's fun, but I have seen people that have walked in and they just thought it was a Goodwill, and they've walked in and they're like, "What is it?" And someone has came up to me and they've been like, how does this work? So, it's like, and I think it's probably different. I think ours is like $1.57 a pound. So, if you're buying books, you used to get a discounted rate for the books because the books are so much heavier. That isn't the case anymore. So you used to have to separate your books out from like the hard good stuff, but they don't do that any longer. It's just all lumped in together. So like the marbles, they weigh a pound. So I still pay $1.60 for those. So you do have to kind of like, yeah, you're like, oh, this will be cheap, but depending on how heavy it is, that's another good tip too. Wear a fanny pack or small crossbody. I have a crossbody that fits snugly against my chest. I used to, which I don't recommend doing this. I used to not want to wear anything, and I would put everything in my back pocket. I wouldn't do that. I even put my phone and everything inside my little. They don't allow purses. Yeah, I mean, I have my little Brixley bag, which is like this big, that I wear when I'm shopping because I don't want to carry a heavy purse with me. Yeah, I would have it on the front of you. I've seen people have them on the back or just leave them in their carts. I don't know. I just wouldn't do that. So I guess the main thing is prepare to be patient. I hate waiting for the bins to change out. That's the worst part, is waiting. So usually then, like when you're at the bins, you just put things in your bag you're like, okay, I'm gonna think about that, and just put stuff in your bag. And then when they're changing it out, they'll make an announcement that you got to get out of there, and you go along I know that makes me, I'm like, no, or you just get there and you starting to find stuff, and then they're doing the change out, and you're like, so that's when I'll go where my cart is, and I'll start like looking things up or looking them over better to make sure there isn't any damage. So just grab it and then go and look at it later on. And you can do that during the switch out times. So I wish we would have had more time, because I probably wouldn't have. I mean, it didn't really cost anything, the album, but there's no record in it. So it's definitely an adult scavenger hunt. It really, really is. And you will find things like I have found like sealed paper plates, like the small little dessert size, and I use that for my cat's food. Post-it notes, sealed things of pens. I have found scissors that are sealed. So you can actually find things that you can use. Tool, I found a lot of tool that I use in my shipping. I always find like inspirational cards and that kind of thing that I'll use as package choppers for my packages. So yeah, it's just, you never know. But not every trip to the bins is going to be the same. You may go one time, you're like, this is the best thing ever. And then you go the next time and you don't find anything, or it's complete trash. Or someone else told me that they have like a fanny pack with supplies, and they'll have like scissors and stuff in there because you will be lost amongst the cable land. There's cables and string and hangers, and it's all getting mixed in together, and it's irritating. And for the life of me, I don't know why they put like computer chairs and like heavy things in the bins with all this other stuff, because people are digging, and you can't lift up a chair easily. They should have another section for the bigger things like that. The one in Greenwood does. They have a whole section on the side of bigger things. But the hangers of it all, the hangers and the cords are annoying. So that's the bins. It's a lot of fun. And you should, if you can, go to it, and then we'll check in next Monday and let me know if you've gone yet. So it is fun. And it's good to go. I think it's fun to go with friends because you can compare. You can be like, what'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you get? I just found a hair on my chinny chin chin. Our heavy things on the sidewall, $1.89 per big item. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, instead of throwing them all into the bin where you can't move them. You can't move them. All right, guys. I will be having a sale at 3. Check out the catalog. You can make pre-bids. And then I have a sale tomorrow, also at 3. It's buyer's choice. I'll be bringing some of the bears. I have cleared the board and reset the board. I do have some stuff that I got yesterday. Oh gosh, I found little mini Halloween bears, Boyd's bears, that I'm saving those for the other one. We need to talk about Sunday. Yeah, we do. Amy and I are having a sale. It's this coming Sunday, right, Amy? Yeah, this coming Sunday on Enamor Amy's YouTube channel. I'm glad that you said that, because for some reason I have written down the 24th. So this coming Sunday, I had it with 2 days. Oh my gosh. This coming Sunday at 7, is that the time that we decided, Amy? Did we decide 7? Oh, well, it'll be Sunday. We'll talk about the time and we'll let you know. Amy and I are having a Halloween sale. And so this coming Sunday, the 14th? No, the 21st. Good Lord. The 24th, Amy and I are having a sale on her channel. It's going to be all Halloween. So I hope you can hang out with that on the 21st. And to be announced the time, we're going to figure that out. And yeah, so I hope you can join us on Sunday. And I'm going to have a book sale on Wednesday. So be looking out. I've taken the pictures. I just got to get the listings up and running, and I'll do that today. And again, I'll be sending out emails inviting you to be a Vamp seller. And please, if you are a Vamp seller, we want to see you go live. So make sure that you do that. It's a lot of fun. I promise. It's a lot of fun. All right, I'm going to go. We're going to go over to Delane's house now, but I will see you guys hopefully this afternoon. at 3. But there's other sales going on all day, so pop in and check those out as well. But thank you guys so much for watching. Bye, guys.